Let's get back to Becky and Warren Buffett for the last word. Becky.
Andrew, thank you. Last word, Warren, is a sort of free word association game that we've been playing lately. I say a word, you tell me what it makes you think of, and the question we get most frequently from people about you coming on is, what should they be buying right now? So if I say buy, you say?
I say basically hold. I mean, the idea that the European news or slow down in this or that or anything like that, that would not cause you if you owned a good farm and had it run by a good tenant. You wouldn't sell it because somebody said, here's a news item, you know, this is happening in Greece or something of the sort. If you owned an apartment house and you got to raise your rents a little, it was well located, and you had a good manager, you wouldn't dream of selling it. If you had a good business personally, the local McDonald's franchise, you know, you wouldn't be thinking about buying or selling it every day. Now, when you own stocks, you own pieces of businesses, and they're wonderful businesses. You can pick the best businesses in the world. And to buy or sell on current news is just crazy. You're in a wonderful business. You got people running it for you. You know you're going to do well over 5 or 10 years. And to think news events should cause you to try and dance in and out of something that's a wonderful game is a terrible mistake. So get into a bunch of wonderful businesses and stay with them.
But you said, I said buy and you changed it to hold. Does that mean don't sell, or does that mean? Well,
I mean, if you haven't got them yet, you buy them consistently over time. So you sort of average over time. And I've been buying all my life. I bought my first stock, you know, when I was 11 years old, and it was about 3 months after Pearl Harbor, and Corregidor was falling, and they had the death march at Bataan, and all the news was terrible. It was a great time to buy stocks. And I should have held that stock forever, and I've been buying stocks ever since.
So, right. Hey, guys, you have any last quick thoughts? Go ahead.
I do. Warren, if you met Zuckerberg and if you sat down with him and he told you, is there any way that he could explain the business well enough to you to where you'd take a huge stake in Facebook?
Probably not. That doesn't mean that I'm negative about it. I just don't understand it well enough. And I'm actually not even a member. There's a billion of them out there. So I like to buy things where I feel I've got a reasonable idea of how the business is going to be doing 5 or 10 years ago, just like for 10 years from now, just like I would buy an apartment house or a farm with the idea that I would think it was going to be a good thing to own 5 or 10 years later.
There is a watershed event tomorrow that might change your view, and you are free to send me questions as well if you'd like, Warren. But this is a game changer for Facebook.
Curtin's going to be on Facebook.
Well, actually, Joe, I thought instead, you know, you've always wanted a share of NetJets. I've got a NetJets tie here, and instead of giving you an 8, I'm going to take this. There's dozens of planes on this, and I'm going to give this to Becky to take back to you. Wow. You are now a major net. I mean,
here we go, Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we are.
Thousands of jets, and I'm getting a tie. All right.
Dozens of planes. Right. Dozens of planes on it.
Warren, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.